Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Tony and this is TC's Outdoors. And if you're coming back, I appreciate you guys coming back and checking me out. So today we're working inside. The snow's too deep to go do anything out back, so I figured I'd take the opportunity, work in the garage today, and I'm going to build my bundler for my roadside stand operation. So I'm going to copy pretty much to the T Firewood at the Furnace, Brad's design that he's got for his bundler. If you haven't checked out Brad's channel, Firewood at the Furnace, I'm going to put a link in the description below. Please check him out. Great guy. I reached out to him earlier this week, asked him a few questions. He was generous enough to answer me real quick, and I appreciate that. So I'm going to get outside. I've got my cut list all set up, so I'll get outside, get the saw set up, and we'll get cutting. All right, guys, we're out at the saw here. I've got my cut list already set up, so I'm just going to hammer it out here, and then we'll get back indoors and get this thing assembled. So here we go. We'll do so. Boy. So like I mentioned, oops, I don't know if I mentioned actually, but this wood is left over from when they built the house. It sat around, and the lumber company was supposed to come and get it and never did, so then I ended up having to buy it. So we'll put it to good use, make a bundler out of it. I lost my pencil already. Hopefully it's not just me that loses stuff. It's in my back pocket. Where I left it. This woods were really dry or frozen, I'm not sure which, but it is trying to crack a lot. So I'm going to pre-drill all my holes, and then I will run the screws down in. So that's what I'm going to do. like I was saying, that I reached out to Brad at Firewood at the Furnace. If nothing else, YouTube, or having this channel, has kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone, no doubt. I've never been one to ask for help, but after you watch these guys for long enough, you start to feel like you know them, and it makes it a little more comfortable to reach out and speak to one another. The Firewood community, this YouTube Firewood community, is unreal. To watch the interaction with all the live streams and stuff like that back and forth. Everybody knows each other like they've known one another for 50 years. So it's really cool to be a part of it. I appreciate everybody that's watching and everybody that's subscribed up to this point. So I don't know, just a little side note. Pretty cool stuff for sure. I am going to cut a piece of plywood and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so got the plywood cut. I'm just going to screw it on here quick and that will finish up. I'm going to set some stuff down off because I have too much stuff in my hand. If I was smart, I'd use one of those clamps over there. Too easy. That's going smooth. Ooh. All right, there it is, guys. There is my bundler. I don't have any firewood just yet to bundle, but we're working on that. So I think my plan for that is going to be whatever I don't use out of my stockpile for this heating season. It was already seasoned, so I can lay that up here and then I'll just cut it flush at 16 inches and I'll bundle that just so I can get myself started, and then hopefully a few months into having this stuff split, it'll be dry enough to start selling. So I don't want to sell wood that's not going to burn, because then nobody's going to want to buy any more of it. So it kind of defeats the purpose. I don't want to put a substandard product out there. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks for coming along. I'm going to put a link for Firewood at the Furnace in my description below. I'll put the dimensions of this, and I can put my cut list in the description also. So if anybody out there wants to build their own, they can feel free to use my dimensions. I made it a little shorter than Brad's because I'm quite a bit shorter than Brad, so just to make it easy enough for me to be able to take the hand wrap and go around without having to get on my tippy toes. All right, so I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Please subscribe and like and share it with your friends. And until next time, get outside and do something you love. We're filming. And there's a doodle. Say hi, doodle. Stop eating that. Get out of here. You're silly. She's eating sawdust. Pressure treated sawdust. Even better. Yeah. All right, take her in the house, please. No, you go in the house too. I don't need you out here. Thank you, though. I'm not quite there. I'll sit here and look embarrassed, and then I don't want to do that. So I said I'll stand here and look embarrassed, and I don't want to do that. I don't know, because it feels weird talking to the camera while somebody's watching me. I'm not quite over that part yet.